welcome back to Truck Spotting Great Lakes. We are currently in Montreal, Quebec. Just recently delivered the load, and we're hoping to get to our reload, since I was supposed to be at the reload earlier today, 2 places, but I was also supposed to be delivering my load at 10 o'clock in the morning and not 4:30 in the afternoon. They changed the delivery time yesterday. But, so I was supposed to pick up this load, these 2 loads that I was supposed to be picking up. I was supposed to do that today at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 5 o'clock. It's now 6:30 at night, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up the loads, but I'm going to try. And if not, then hey, I'll be parked right there. I can just pick up the load tomorrow morning, hopefully. This is the last long weekend of the summer, and it looks like they seem to be working on it. And we got some very slow moving cars, and this car right here is called a smart car, which everybody knows is called a smart car. I call them a stupid car. Those are cars that are only good for the city streets and not for a highway. So I don't think that they belong on a highway. But who am I? I'm just a truck driver. I don't make the rules. But beautiful Montreal. I've actually not, I've kind of driven on the outskirts of Montreal in my personal vehicle and not actually went into Montreal. Oh wait a minute, I did. I came in here for a surgery a couple of years back. So, it was around due to COVID, and I had to go get a COVID test before the surgery. Make sure I was allowed to have the surgery because the COVID was going rampant. So, but, alright, let's see, we need, this one up here. This highway coming up is what we need. But anyways, I got to go see a mall, and then the clinic that I went to for the surgery. But to go check out Montreal, I have an ex that lives in Montreal. But yeah, never actually came and visit Montreal. Maybe one day I will. I've been in it a couple of times. And if you've never been to Montreal before, Montreal, if you don't know how to speak French, but you want to go into Quebec, then Montreal might be the place for you, because Montreal has a lot of English-speaking people in Montreal, and a lot of them are friendly. What's going on with the roads. Even if you don't know how to speak French, you can still figure out roughly what is being, what they are kind of wanting, like the camera. Obviously, that's because of speed traps and things like that. I guess I should slow down. But pretty much you can figure out what kind of okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this this area, if I was supposed to be up top or not. I'm not too sure. That sign back there said no trucks. Oh, in this lane. I'm supposed to be in this lane right here. So trucks here. Okay. Alright. There's a tunnel coming up here from what according to the pictures back there, there's a tunnel coming up here. See, I don't know how to speak French, but I'm supposed to know all the rules of the road in Quebec, even though I don't know how to speak French. But I guess that doesn't matter now, does it? One good thing about it is that they do have a lot of pictures. So you kind of know what they're wanting, right? Pretty much when you go through a tunnel. Oh, here we go. 4-ways on. When you're going through a tunnel, any kind of tunnel, and if you don't know or if there's no signs, then do it anyways. Put your lights on, even if it happens to be in a very long overpass. And another thing which some people don't understand or don't know or don't understand, well, don't understand, don't know, same thing. When you're in a rainstorm, turn your lights on. Your headlights, your tail lights, turn them all on. And do not stop on the highway. Pull off on the shoulder or off on a ramp or something. Just don't stop in the middle of the road. And you're probably thinking, oh yeah, of course, obviously you don't do that, but you know what? People still do that. And the people that are watching that have been doing this for a long time, like myself, they're probably going, yeah, obviously so. But I'm not really talking to you guys that have been doing this a long time as a truck driver and whatnot. I'm talking to the people that have no idea what truck driving does or, you know, what we do. So I'm not saying that you guys are idiots. I'm talking for the truck drivers now. I'm just talking to the people that do not know anything about truck driving. Or driving overall. I honestly think that they should, when people get their license to drive a car or bicycle or bike, I think they should be taught how to drive around big trucks, like how to work with us on the highway, because we are very heavy loads. We haul. We're usually 40 or 80,000 pounds. Usually 80,000 pounds. Do you think that 80,000 pounds we can just stop on a dime? Like we can stop like a car? No. They say from full speed, fully loaded, it takes about 2 football fields to stop. That's a long ways. That's a big dime, isn't it? And usually when we do get involved with another vehicle, especially a car, in that kind of speeds and all that, there's not much left of the car. Everybody's seen videos on YouTube and TikTok and on the news and all that stuff of a car underneath the truck, and there's not much left of the car, that is. We are heavy loads, we are heavy equipment driving up and down the highway. You have to respect, you may not respect the driver behind the wheel, but you should respect the truck and what that truck can do to you. Feeling by the time I get to my customer, pick up the load. If they're not open 24/7, then I'm not getting loaded tonight. And just hoping that they'll load me tomorrow. So honestly, I really don't want to be stuck in Montreal until Tuesday. Then I'll be picking up Tuesday, delivering Wednesday, and then what, a day off, and then right back to work again. Like, I work 70 hours a week. Currently, I'm running recap hours right now. So I've already gone through my 70 hours, and I'm doing whatever I did the following week prior. Each day, I'm getting those hours back. So I'm reworking my 70 hours that I did last week. I'm doing it again this week, and I haven't been home. So this trip, give you a bit of an idea of the kind of miles that I do. Look up Toronto, Ontario to Des Moines, Iowa. From Des Moines, Iowa back to Toronto. From Toronto, going across Canada, that is, from Toronto to Winnipeg, Manitoba, and that's going across Canada up to 400 to 17, and then around the Great Lakes, and then across into Winnipeg, and then 2 drops there, and then to Regina, Saskatchewan for a drop there, and then from there I drove back to Winnipeg, and then south down into Fargo, North Dakota. And from Fargo to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, all the way down around Chicago, up and across Michigan, across the border, Detroit, Windsor, all the way up from Windsor, all the way up to Montreal, and here I am. All that in a week and a half. I got 2 friends that they were able to go home, and then they took off and went from Toronto to Calgary, then to Washington, and then back. Now check this out. So now we're going to go underneath some water in this tunnel. his lights on, even though there was a sign back there that said tune on lights. Oh, he did have his, I think it's an automatic. His car in front of him didn't do it. My lights are on. But yeah, so if I can get this load on tonight, then I can get back into Ontario. I can't deliver this load till Tuesday. One at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then the last one at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I get to go home Tuesday, roughly Tuesday afternoon or so, be home. And then I'll go back to work till Friday. Just to do it all over again. Just to do it all over again. But this is my job. We go everywhere. GPS wanted me to go a certain way, but that would take me the wrong way for my pickup. It'll take me to the parking lot for the cars, and not the parking lot for the big cars. That's a great thing about having Google Maps, and you can flip up satellite view. On satellite view, and then you get to see what you don't normally see. You get to see what everything looks like, where the driveways are, if you can park on the side of the road, all that fun stuff. running super hard to get that temperature. Now, that kind of a temperature would be much if we were in the middle of winter time. But then you would have to worry about making sure your reefer doesn't freeze up on the engine. The fuel in the truck doesn't freeze or gel up. And the same with the fuel in the reefer. Okay. I mean, this exit is hard. Totally hard. There's a lot to remember doing this job. A lot to learn doing this job. Not just sitting on your bum, holding on to the steering wheel and doing it that way. There's more, a lot more involved in that. If you haven't noticed, I'm always taking the out lane. I'm taking this lane, the turning lane, instead of taking the inside lane. It's because you have to worry about your trailer and the extra swing, extra wide turn you have to take. That's why when you come up to a truck, and they have to take the next lane beside it to get around the corner. Try not to get between this truck and that curb when you're going around, let's say, a corner of the right lane, right corner, because it's not going to work out very nicely for you. Because the trailer will just run you over if the driver's not paying attention. But it's really hard, as you can see. We have a lot of blind spots in this in the truck, and if you're not paying attention, I can easily run over a car. And if I'm not paying attention, I won't feel it. I won't feel it. You'll feel it. I won't feel it. I was lost one day, new driving, new company, new driver overall. And here I am stopped at a red light, and I leave the red light, and next thing I know, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I turn myself around and come back, and here I am. There's a car staring at me at the red light on the other side of the highway, staring at me. The front end of the car just caved in, and I had no idea what was going on. I get to the customer, I finally get to where I had to go, and my bumper was pushed in on my trailer. I was empty, that car ran into the back end of me, and I left not knowing, because I didn't feel a thing. And I left, but I did not know. I didn't know, right? Alright, let's see. So this is my first pickup right here. To the left-hand side. Not this building, but this building right here. If I can't park here, then that's going to really suck, because Montreal and surrounding areas, like where I am right now, there's no truck stops. There used to be a truck stop. Oh, I gotta move forward now. There used to be a truck stop, Flying J, but Montreal wanted so much, or Quebec wanted too much or something. I don't know what happened, but the Flying J moved out of Quebec, of all of Quebec. So I think Quebec wanted something that Flying J was willing to do. And I'm not too sure what it is or what it was. I'm not too sure, but there's no place to park. They took it all out. Well, I don't know what time these guys open at, but hope you enjoyed this episode, and listening to me talking all the time. I have no idea why I talk so much, but I do. So, with that, I'm going to let you go. Have yourself a fantastic night. I hope that you had a great day. But have yourself a fantastic night, or day, or evening, or whatever. And hope you like, subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Bye for now.